Kerbal Space Academy, I will answer your questions. So who is it? Santi. I will answer your questions, Santi. That's the entire point. If you have a question, put it into chat. What have I flipped upside down? That's not good. The good news is we know we have this guy right here we can control from. Oh, check it out. We could actually control this from the claw. Control from here. Now we're pointed up. Throttle up. Panel lock. SAS engaged. Let's go to space, but let's try for direct rendezvous. It's going to be close. It's going to be close if I don't fly it really well. If I was you, I would probably build this a little bit more. There's a simple station core. I would build a little bit more Delta V into this just to make sure. The good news is, since we're delivering a fuel tank, if we have to, we can pump fuel out of our fuel tank delivery into the station, or into the kicker, and we will be good to go. Set that simple station core as target. Remember, when I do a direct rendezvous, I'm going to do a direct rendezvous here. Wait till the target gets over Kerbal, India. If you don't know what a direct rendezvous is, hold my beer and I'll show you. That's family friendly. Let's let that simple station core come on around until it gets over Kerbal, India. That is my pet name for this little part of Kerbin right here. It looks like India. It kind of sticks down into a body of water, and it's kind of pointed like India. Simple station core, Kerbal, India, go! That is good. Let's light this candle. 3, 2, 1. You got to throttle up again for some reason. Let's launch it. 3, 2, 1, go. Thrust to weight looks good. While I'm there, I'm going to check the thrust limiter on this guy. He's not thrust limited. We'll be fine. And here's to hoping that this rocket doesn't flip over. Panel lock. Silverek. Yeah, dude, Stream's got my back, man. You guys are so awesome. It needs a lookout. That is freaking awesome. Panel lock is when I click on this. Normally you can hover over that to see all your resources. When I say panel lock, I mean I'm clicking on that, which makes it stay. That's what I mean by panel lock. Panel lock, SAS engaged, throttle up. Go for Papa Palpatine, or whatever else you want to say. I'm in stock arrow. This would not work in near or far. It would need some sort of payload protector. We could do it. I would put docking ports there and I would fold those down, just like I did with the Orbital Hilton. I would fold those arms down along the edge, and then I would use the assembler drone to... I would use Gus, or whatever we said we were going to name it. Didn't get a lot of good names, honestly. But I would use the assembler drone to assemble those things out to the side. I'm in stock aerodynamics. That makes it easier for people new to KSP to go with. Just stock. Burning straight up. Checkpoint, 10,000. 260 on the dial. We're going to be going more because I did that. Yeah, that's okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Should have put some struts from there to there. Weebly wobbly rocket. Also, apparently that grabber unit is backwards because I started to press D to do my gravity turn, and it didn't like that. It sent me west instead of east. This is weebly wobbly. How could we have fixed that? We're wobbling along this. You see right there? That is not a very strong connection. In fact, ooh, we're weebly wobbling bad. Let's do this. Control from there. Is that going to help us stop weebling and wobbling? Look at this. I control from the wrong part, apparently. I wanted to control from there. That'll put me skybound. Alright. Jeez, oh Pete. Not great there with the wobble. That's going to make this direct rendezvous really difficult, actually. So I'm not going to be able to explain this as much as I do it, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure that that simple station core is set as our target. We're going to check that. We're going way too far south. We need to fix that by burning to the northern side. See my north line right there? I'm going to burn north. That's going to pull me up. Pull me up now. The other thing I want to do, I want to try and set my apoaps to 80. So I'm doing two things here. I'm burning orbital. Oh, look at that! Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. And that right there is a direct rendezvous. I know I did some stuff really fast there. I had to play it by ear. That's a 6.1 kilometer... We can deal with that. Who's coming in first? I know I couldn't exactly intersect one. It's a little bit behind us. When it's a little bit behind us, we need to burn more north. How are we doing on Delta V? 4062. Oh, interesting. I didn't do something that I needed to do. So no, we're having a little bit of trouble controlling the station. Let's see if we can't take that down. 6.1, I need to burn up. Basically towards the sky. That means I'm going to get there for the rendezvous earlier. 5.5. Alright, that's about what we're going to get. What else are we missing? I am too low right now, so I need to get more altitude. I need to get more apoaps. And I am going to have to start burning right freaking now. Because this is coming up in 47 seconds. If we don't start burning now, we're not going to get it done. We better just start burning. And again, I'm just going to try to push the green thing near the pink thing, right? If I can get that green X directly over the pink tri-X, or whatever, we should be good. I bet you we're draining that tank. We're not. Interesting. It's counting it, though. In our Delta V, for sure. Tank has fuel in it. I'm just trying to push it. I'm trying to get this number down. Luckily, we've got a mainsail in our kicker. I know I'm talking a lot. I know I'm going really fast. I go over this direct orbital rendezvous maneuver. Yeah, she's coming up our tailpipe, but we've got that thrust to weight. I go over this specific maneuver in my orbital rendezvous and docking sessions, not classes. I don't like that word. But again, I'm just trying. The more I can point that green X over the purple-pink tri-X, the better. And I'm going to take this down to about 100 meters per second. I don't even look at the map. Since I got that rendezvous so close, I know that putting that green X over the pink X is going to get me a really good rendezvous. Just try to keep it right there. When it's over it, take it about down to 100. Keep burning, buddy. She's still coming up our tailpipe. Take it down to about... Actually, I'm going to do 50 here because we're 5 kilometers out. If I was 10 kilometers, I would do 100. And then cut it. What are we doing now? We're just letting it coast. And what's going to happen? Let's go check that rendezvous. You think it's good? 1.1 kilometers. I go over that detail over and over again. If you want to learn to do that, come to one of my rendezvous and docking classes. And I show both the home and transfer, the simple one, and I show the direct orbital rendezvous, which is what we're doing right there. I will totally teach you to do that. It's really hard whenever I'm just talking really fast like I was just then. Look at this. I can even go ahead and put this guy over a little bit. Are we draining this tank now? We are draining that tank. Are we draining that tank? Ah, I see what's going on. We were draining the side tanks first. Again, I'm just going to clean up that. By burning over to the side here, I can push that green X over the pink X. What did that do? We were at 1.1 on the rendezvous. Now we are at 0.2. That only works. That only works whenever you're kind of in the orbit and you've already got a close rendezvous. You can fine-tune your orbit right there from the nav ball using that procedure. Anyways, we could actually just go ahead and stop these. So what happened is I should have disabled that tank. It was draining fuel out of these radial attachments first, and then it went to that, and then it was going to do that. Now I'm just going to do that. I've got 38 meters per second. And all I need to do, I can actually get that to be closer. Watch this. Let's go ahead. I really need a strong connection between there. Docking ports don't do very good connections, by the way. Not for ships like this that have this much mass. Again, I'm just cleaning this up. The more I push that green X over the pink X, what were we at? 0.2? 0.0 on the rendezvous. Just by pointing the green X over the pink X. That's all we're doing. That station core is coming up behind us, y'all. And we are going to do an orbital screet. Which basically means, get your freaking ass ready. It's not very family friendly, DOS. Anyways, get ready. Because we're going to bleed off that last 33 seconds right when we get to the station. I'm coming in low. Where's my dorsal side? Dorsal, dorsal, dorsal. That's the dorsal side right there. I'm upside down. I'm coming in below it. I'm definitely going to come in below it. Let's fix that. I want to come in above it, actually. Like that. Did you see what happened? Do you see this thing moving down now? Now that I've got the green X above the pink X, that's telling me that I'm going to come in above it. I'm also coming into the side a little bit. So let's fix that. I could really use some more control authority on this entire shenanigan. Just trying to get the green X over the top of the pink X now. That's 7 meters per second. This is a nice safe distance to do our orbital screech maneuver. And what we're going to do is just wait till the station to get below us and come to a stop. Didn't quite have the control authority for that. There we go. 33, 34. Let's do this to this. And again, I'm just using the main engine here to come to a complete stop. It would really be good if I would control from the probe core or something, so I would get rid of that weeble wobble. And I don't mind if I'm drifting towards the station just a bit. So where's the station? There it is. It's our target. It's the pink thing on the nav ball. And I don't really care. Maybe for part count purposes. Yeah, for part count purposes, we'll install the top first. Are we going away from it still? I don't think we are. Honestly, this is good enough. We're very, very slowly going towards it, I think. Yeah, we're very, very, very slowly going towards it. What I'm looking at, this number is not changing. That basically tells me how much time I'm going to have to dock the top module on it. It's almost impossible to get something exactly in the exact same orbit. So what I'm going to do, F5 for safety. Can anybody give me one of those double F5s for double safeties? On the bottom, it showed with the fuel's on the bottom. The fuel would have been pulled out of the side ones. I didn't quite get that. What's up, Mason Jordan? It was getting tense. I need a heart rate monitor.